All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Isaac Paredes at the plate and takes high there. 1 out, bases empty. Upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Going to count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens, and on the mound today, Framber Valdez. How about a scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop,
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montford Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The shortstop takes the ball. Valdez, a former all-star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And there's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one hit to first,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Mark
And now it's Mark
Vientos.
Vientos. That one in the dirt,
no strike.
and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. That clips the inside corner for a strike. To the right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Walker, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. High fly ball out towards left center. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yainer
And here is Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Second inning here, no score.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that's outside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Diaz at first, one gone. And there's a ball. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And misses inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Chas McCormick stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right field. Soto going after it. Brings it in, and that is that. So the Astros lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Valdez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's way outside, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Here's Starling Marte. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. That's inside. And a curve is down and in. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pull
fielder,
side, met it out front, but just
Taylor.
stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Nice curveball for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Astros,
Top half of
right
the 3rd
fielder,
inning.
Ben
Now
Gamel.
here is Ben Gamel.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one the other way. Lindor. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, center fielder Jake Myers.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And
Ball,
that
that
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Altuve. Up next for the Astros, he's 0 for 1. First
Ball,
pitch
back
misses. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out to short, Lindor. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop takes the ball. Just
Ball
missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And it is 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Slice to right and foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Myers sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And he takes a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, but that rolls foul. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with
Now
2 strikes, but found
third
a way.
baseman,
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the
Vientos.
infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit,
Ball 1.
outside low, and it's 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Soto around second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. The changeup missing, and that is ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball, left side, jumps, throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Forrest Whitley getting ready to go. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for Houston.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen,
Number
Forrest
60.
Whitley.
I think it's got to be a
Forrest
little tough
Whitley.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 on, 1 out, and now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Altuve, the throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Inside, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball, that's too high.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers sizing this one up. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Isaac Paredes.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Astros, first baseman,
looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
So a man at first. And now it's Christian Walker. Ball 1, no strikes.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. At the wall, and it's out of play. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 left for Houston. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And there's one down. So if they're looking to feast, are
Now
you saying they've already got a
second
plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air. Altuve. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here's a rocket out to left. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
5, John
assistant
Sciambi with Chris
shortstop,
Singleton.
Jeremy
And
Pena.
leading it off, Jeremy Pena. Senga back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. On the ground to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Left fielder,
The effort was
Chas
there with the
McCormick.
jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now it's going to be Chas McCormick. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is fouled back. Pena on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Fouled off left side. This one in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Cut out and missed, struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Popped up right side. And that is that. So the Astros lead one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Pete Alonso. Whitley goes 6 feet 7 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
and there's
batting,
one away.
left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 down, base is empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Ball one there.
1-0.
The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. That's to third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. The Mets were around
Now
50
batting,
years
third baseman,
before they had their
Isaac
first no-hitter
Paredes.
in franchise history. It was thrown by Johan Santana right here at Citi Field. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
And looking back at that Santana no-no, Boog, it's really amazing that he pulled it off against a St. Louis lineup that was absolutely stacked with strong hitters. A memorable night for sure. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have
strike.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes he goes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Alvarez in the box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one
1-1.
upstairs, ball 1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. A little bit
Last
low.
ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Caleb Ort, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. King, a left-hander, also throwing.
That's out.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hammered back there. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike on the outside edge. Next offering way off the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. Still able to fire over, and he'll pull into second safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. And that's way high. Ball 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Acuna, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Man at first with 1 gone. Juan Soto now.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 10-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Forrest Whitley done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Caleb Ort.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Caleb Ort.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And that's ball 4. My partner known for being a touch fantastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Alonso batting with 1 down takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses. 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. Swings through that. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one is downstairs. And the count is filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one hammered center field. That's back there. It's a bomb. A soaring shot to center. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Astros nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. A strikeout and a walk. That's through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Alvarez under it. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. In there for strike 1. Out there to center. Taylor hustling after it. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one at triple digits. Well struck left field. And it's out of here. An absolute smash to left. It's 13-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Caleb Ort won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Contreras.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one not close, and that's ball 1. just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now
mentally prepared,
Second
knowing that if it's
baseman,
not on a
Luis
tee, you're going to take that pitch
Acuna.
because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Now
fastballs in that
shortstop,
location. Hitters,
Francisco
especially with 2
Lindor.
strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Alvarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Paredes. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for
Welcome
the New
back,
York
and a
Mets.
new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now at the plate,
Leadoff
Chas
for
McCormick.
Houston, left fielder Chas McCormick.
Right through there for a strike. Nunez, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Ben Gamel. And it's fouled away. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to
Up
field
next
that
for
on
the
the
Astros,
backhand
center
and
fielder
gather
Jake
himself, get his
Myers.
feet underneath him. He had a long throw,
but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Contreras back to work. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And the polar bear strikes out.
Up next for the
Here's
Mets,
the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter,
Starling Marte up to hit.
hit.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Rips one to right. Gamble makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. Through 8 full. Mets are out on top. 13-0. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for the
ballpark.
Astros,
All set to
second
start the
baseman,
9th in this
Jose
one.
Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And the
No, that's
slider
low.
just misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the
Paredes.
benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that one is inside ball 1. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th.
Ah. 1-1.
Pitch
That's
misses
it.
inside.
Ball 2.
And a count 2-1. Just
Oh, that's
missed. On a line, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've
Now
got to
batting,
come into
the
the zone, and
designated
then
hitter,
guys have a better
Jordan
chance of hitting the ball
Alvarez.
hard like he did right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Jordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Ball 1 there. Paredes stands at first with 1 out. And
That's
another
ball
ball. Right through there for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the
Now
ballpark
batting,
after
first
this
baseman,
one. That was his
Christian
third
Walker.
strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That one outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Nunez is just one strike away. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still
Up
has
next
life.
for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.